Back to foundations. Let's talk about major and minor triads. And in order to talk about major and minor triads, we have to talk about major and minor intervals. So if I take the first three notes of a C major scale, like I have here, C to D to E, we go C to D is a tone, D to E is a tone, right? I can also get that tone here. C to D tone, D to E tone. I put that together, the tone plus a tone, and I end up with 1, 2, 3, what we call a major third. You can see how it's a part of a C major chord, right? And now if I go to the D, and I go D to E, right, which I have here, and we're looking at the C major scale. I go D to E, and that gives me a tone. And then I go E to F, and that gives me a semitone. So there's a difference. Here, from the C, I had 2 full tones, but from the D, I only have a tone plus a semitone. That makes the distance 1 semitone smaller, and that gives me a minor third, right? Now, notice this shape. It's a minor third shape. This would be a minor third shape, too. Minor third. Minor third. Because the tuning is the same on the bottom 4 strings of the instrument, right? Same goes here. Major. So those are major thirds. Okay. So a major chord begins with a major third. A root position major chord begins with a major third. A root position minor chord begins with a minor third. Right? If I take the notes that I have here, D, F, and A, right? You can see D, A, D, and F, right? It's the same notes that I derived here. We can actually go through the entire scale like that. C to E is major, D to F is minor, E to G is minor, F to A is major, G to B is major, A to C is minor, B to D is minor, and you can begin to hear a scale, right? And I'm only using the notes of the C major scale. All right, so I hope that might clear up major and minor triads. Remember, when I talk about root position, that means that the naming note of the chord is in the lowest voice. And when I did this little scale in thirds, this would imply a chord in each case, right? And I have the third on the bottom. Okay, major and minor triads. They're a different distance. Major chords and minor chords can be yielded from the same scale, but they're still a different combination of relative notes. In other words, major chord is going to have a major third as from its root, and a minor is going to have a minor third from its root. Okay, keep that in mind, and thanks. See you soon.